Brace for Impact is the brand new Call of Duty Season 4 update is going live in just a few days' time. We're going to be covering everything that's new from Warzone to multiplayer to new weapons and a new zombies map. It's all in this video and I'm so excited. If you're excited for the new season yourself, just spend a second hitting that thumbs up button. I'm so excited to cover everything that's new, so let's just jump straight into it. As with every new season, we're getting new operators. The first one will be Jackal, who you can see all over the Season 4 branding. He'll be available as soon as the season launches, and later on in the season, both Solar and Weaver will be available as well. Here's a look at the new prestige icons will be available throughout the season as well, and for Cold War specifically, a brand new score streak. This new kill streak is called the Hand Cannon. Some of you guys may have used it in Cold War's campaign, and the description specifically says that this will deliver lethal damage anywhere to the body. Could be a toe, could be a fingernail. They are going to be taken down, and the impact of this weapon will literally blow them up. As seen in a Season 4 trailer, this score streak is also effective against other score streaks, specifically ones on the ground, the description says, but the score streak only has 8 shots, so you need to use them accurately. I'm very excited to use this score streak and will definitely be covering it in a video. Now, let's talk weaponry. Some of these will be available in the Season 4 Battle Pass, some of them unlocked later on in the season. If you're unlocking them through the Battle Pass, just spend a second popping in code ALLY8 right now. That code will last for 2 weeks, then it disappears, so make sure it's still in there now, and you can help support me when you pick up the new Battle Pass. I always do shout outs in my video to get code ALLY8 popped in, ready for the new Battle Pass in just a few days. The first new weapon is the MG82 LMG. Available in the Battle Pass at launch, this fully auto light machine gun has the highest fire rate in class with improved aiming speed, sounds good, moderate recoil and damage with increased ammo capacity. This weapon will specifically be unlocked at tier 15 in the Season 4 Battle Pass. You'll get it pretty quickly. The next weapon available is the C58 Assault Rifle, also available at launch in the Battle Pass. It is a fully automatic assault rifle with high damage up close, but a slower rate of fire, fast bullet velocity, and reliable recoil control with less ammo capacity. You'll unlock this at tier 31 in the Season 4 Battle Pass. Both weapons I'm excited to try in the Cold War and also see how they play across in Warzone as well. The next weapon is probably the one I'm most excited for because it's a little ridiculous. It is the nail gun. It's a very special weapon available at the start of the season, and it's basically a 1980s precursor to the variant seen in Black Ops 3. If you don't remember the Black Ops 3 DLC weapons, they were wacky. We had disc projecting weapons, we had the shadow crawl crossbow, and of course, the nail gun. I'll share some footage on screen with you here. It was actually really good, but the nail bullets themselves had a slow travel time, meaning you had to like shoot a little bit ahead of a person. The official description says slow firing, as I've just said, high mobility power tool, uses compressed air to launch fast moving projectiles, i.e. nails, that deal high damage at close range. Expect to put a nail or 3 in a competition's coffin after 3 successful hits within a few meters in multiplayer. Wow. Or more if the engagement stretches out to distances where you may need to lead your shots for success. So it looks like it's going to play out very similar to the Black Ops 3 nail gun. It doesn't specifically say how this weapon will be available. Maybe as a bundle within the store. We'll have to find out in a few days' time. Coming out within Season 4, we've got the OTS-9 SMG. It looks awesome. Boasting great stopping power and a phenomenal rate of fire, the OTS-9 is hindered only by its low magazine capacity of 20 rounds. Ouch, that could hurt it in Warzone. Those who control its recoil find it can work well in individual engagements. With available magazine attachments, it can work in squad fights. Sounds like it could be very lethal, but won't be out for a few weeks into the season. We've got a lot of other weapons to play around with first, though. Also coming in season is a melee weapon. A mace melee weapon. Get medieval on your enemies with this in-season melee weapon. No need for dice rolls, as it will bludgeon your rivals in single blow within multiplayer. Now, the nail gun, OTS-9, and mace will be unlocked during Season 4 in one of 2 ways. Either complete an in-game challenge to obtain the free base weapon, or pick it up as a bundle with a unique blueprint when it comes out in the store, just as we're used to seeing when unlocking these new weapons. Season 4 will be fully going live on June the 16th at 9 p.m. PT, which for people here in Europe will be early in the morning, with the update patch sizes being seen on screen here. So make sure you're timing those downloads so you can jump in as soon as possible. As we've seen with these recent seasons, there'll be an in-game event across Cold War and Warzone for this season called Groundfall. It seems to be tying in with the big satellite we're seeing that's apparently crashed onto the Warzone map, which we'll talk about in a second. And these Groundfall challenges will be available throughout the season, being unlocked within Cold War or Warzone, including emblems, calling cards, weapon charms, XP, and more, so make sure you get them completed. As I said, that satellite's crashed onto the Warzone map, and taking a closer look at the trailer, it seems to be on the far east side of the map in that open field area, which is cool because there's not really been much there before. And these locations you'll have to head to if you want to complete those Groundfall challenges, and hopefully there's some cool things there that we won't find anywhere else on the map that makes them a useful place to land at. I'm sure everyone will be going there at the start of Season 4, so good luck trying to survive. Warzone also sees the introduction of the new dirt bike. I've seen people driving this in the trailer. It looks insane. It's got unique things that you can't find on other vehicles, including the ability to slide, drift, and even lean whilst on the vehicle, so a super good way to get around, especially in solos, as a vehicle, as we know, vehicles are really popular in solos, whilst not getting hit, so I can't wait to jump on one of those. The red doors, something that has been teased ever since we've got the new version of Verdansk, are coming to the map, and the information is set with a lot of redacted parts to it. They allow you to redacted around the redacted. What's behind them? Explore and enter them, redacted, across the redacted. Basically, guys, it's going to be a fast travel system. You enter one door, you come out of another door. Whether or not those doors are connected and they are always the same doors you come out of and leave, I'm not sure. Maybe it's random, but it'll be a great way of traveling around the map super fast, even quicker than jumping on a train. If you're wondering what's happening to the giant tower in downtown from the previous season, it is still sticking around. It's not going anywhere. However, all of the loot inside those vaults are unfortunately going. That's right, no specialists, no tons of money. So it's still going to be a cool place to drop, and no doubt a power place to still hold down, but all of that beautiful loot is no longer going to be there and will probably never return. But what about the Gulag? When the Season 4 trailer dropped, there's one big thing that I was very excited for, and it was very much Hijacked. And Hijacked has come to this new season in not one, but two forms. This new season sees Hijacked, at least the top center part of the boat, actually be the Gulag area for the next season. People argue that the very first Gulag was the best Gulag we've ever had, and I would not disagree with that, but I'm really hoping that the symmetry you get on Hijacked will make this a really strong Gulag, a fun one, a fair one, and one that everyone enjoys. I'm excited to try my first Gulag experience, and hopefully we both go on to get many wins in it, and we fly back onto the map to see our teammates. Talking of multiplayer, maps, and modes, let's first of all cover the modes. As a fan favorite, one that I love, One in the Chamber is coming to Season 4. All of those party games that we love from Black Ops 1 and previous Call of Duties are starting to return. If you don't know the rules, it's simple. Everyone starts off with a pistol with a single bullet. If you eliminate somebody else with that pistol, you get a bullet back in your chamber with a chance to shoot someone else. Although if you're really good, you'll get up close to somebody, melee them, and you'll get an additional bullets, making you sit at 2. And you can obviously infinitely build that up to get even more bullets. It's super intense. You've got to be super accurate. If you can't tell already, I'm very excited to play this mode. Capture the Flag is also coming to Cold War multiplayer. The fact it's not actually been in there since the launch surprised me a little bit, but hey, if you wanted it, it's coming. Multiplayer maps include Amsterdam. It's a 2v2 and 3v3 map for gunfight or face-off. You literally fight atop the rooftops of Amsterdam. It sounds like a lot of fun. Collateral is a new multiplayer map for 12v12 and Collateral Strike for 6v6. Again, tying this whole satellite theme as you're playing in an abandoned village where a CIA satellite has crashed into it. The poor people that live there don't know what's hit them. It's meant to be a fast-paced map, so hopefully a brilliant one for ranking up those new Season 4 weapons quickly. And of course, the one that we've all been waiting for, Hijacked, is coming back. I know some people think that when they remake these maps, it's a little bit lazy. I can't lie. I just love it. Give me Hijacked in every Call of Duty and I'll be happy. It'll be interesting to see what slight tweaks they've made to this map compared to the original. Hijacked has been remade before. It was redone as a floating futuristic hovercraft before, and it definitely isn't that this time, but there may be some slight difference for jumps, some spots, some lines of sights, so we'll have to see if any big changes happen there. And another throwback map, Rush. I'd say not as popular, but still an awesome map. It was actually originally a DLC map for Black Ops 2, now coming back again as a DLC map. That one won't be out until later on in Season 4, but I'm still just excited to play it. For all of you zombie fans out there, myself included, it feels like quite a while since we've had an actual new zombies experience to have within Cold War, but the good news is it's coming. First of all, we're getting a new zoo region to the Outbreak Zombies map. If you're enjoying that, a new area is awesome. But the big thing is a brand new map called Mauer de Toten. Apologies, I did study German in school, but I was useless at it. This is the next chapter of the Cold War Zombies experience coming in season. So 2 or 3 weeks in, officially July, the Treyarch Twitter account has said. Taking place after the events within Outbreak, the Dark Ether story will continue in Treyarch's next zombie map, where players will take on new terrors in war-torn East Berlin after a devastating zombie invasion has taken over the city. The Zombies team is chomping at the bit to share more with you for this Zombies experience, but for now, expect more Der Toten to offer plenty of new twists, turns, and terrifying undead threats. I personally really like the fact this content is spread out because there's already so much to cover when this new season launches in just a few days' time. What are you most looking forward to? Please do leave a comment down below. Don't forget, putting code ALIE in all caps on the store. Get ready for this new battle pass. You can check out another COD video on screen here. Click to keep on watching. And I'll see you very soon for a new Call of Duty season.